We got a great chance to catch up with Attack Performance MotoGP rider Blake Young of the United States as he tested at the Circuit of the Americas. And let's take a lap with Blake as he heads out of the pit lane. And what an insight this is going to be, because obviously this is a testing lap at the Circuit of the Americas on his CRT bike. Blake, as we head out of the pit lane, take us away.
Coming in turn one here at speed is really fast down to a first gear turn, almost like a hairpin. You got to turn it back hard on itself. Accelerate really hard out of here, grab second, then into third gear, a little bit of a short shift, and then throw it off here into turn two. Really fast turn, a lot of lean angle, really fun. Got to make sure you get it back right for these S's, and the most important one is this left one to this right, because if you get those wrong, it makes this left next one and this next right really, really difficult. Bent over here on the right-hand side, I believe this is 7. Coming on up to 9 here, just as a second gear turn through 6. Over to the left. You want to grab a gear and upshift. This is a short shift here. Pretty fun section. Got to wait till you see the curbing on the inside there. Head all the way down here, 4th gear. Then you're back down to 1st. Hard on the brakes, turning it in left here. Get it on your knee and then stood back up quick and start clicking away through the gears down this long straightaway. Get it all the way up to 196, 7 miles an hour, top of 6th gear. It's real windy down here in this section. And all the way down to turn 12 here, back down to 1st gear for this left-hander. And make sure you get it in hard on the brakes. Leaned over on your knee, snap the thing up. Grab an upshift here for me. Flick it on over to the right. It's kind of a double apex, got to get it out really wide to set it up for this right. And into this left, go in hard, swing it out wide, grab a back shift and into the left. This turn is actually really, really fun, this 16, 17. Grab a couple short shifts through here, and pitch it off through your knee. It's almost like a triple apex turn, and you really need to nail this last part here. Coming out, grab 4th, back 2 gears to 2nd through here. And as we go through 19, coming up to 20, upshift one more time, then one more back shift. Flick it through on your knee here in this left-hander. Start clicking away on the gears, and we get all the way up to 5th gear, I believe, on this front straightaway. Heading up towards turn 1. Turn 1 is a kind of deceiving turn because it goes so much uphill that you can really brake hard into it. So it's a lap around Circuit of America.
And just as we go through turn 2 and through these S's, just describe these S's, because this is probably the trickiest part of the track.
Yeah, this part here, you really need to concentrate and get this beginning section right, because it will bite you as you get further on through these S's here. The bike gets a lot harder to turn. You really need to have a little bit of a gas put into the motorcycle. It makes it a little bit more nimble to turn there. But this section, actually, the S's flows all the way up until that last left-hander is 6th there.
And coming up to 9 and 10, I'm sure the wind hits you here, and then it's a blind apex over here.
Yeah, this is just the more laps you get, the faster you can get through there. But yeah, you got to kind of grab 3rd gear to 4th there and really get it pointed down where you need it and give it all the gas.
And the exit out of 11 and the drive, very important to get that top speed here.
Yeah, actually we're playing around a little bit with the tires, you know, kind of keeping it up off the edge as you shift the gear, and then once we get it into 6th, the taller gearing, kind of bend it over to accelerate the RPMs a little more.
Great overtaking opportunity into 12 here, you got to defend it.
Absolutely, you're gonna have to make sure you keep the inside door closed on, because it's going to be a big passing zone.
I think also turn 15 coming up in a couple of corners time, really tricky because you have to go wide in, and again you can get beaten up by somebody coming up the inside of you in a moment now.
Yep. Turn 15 here is going to be really hard on the brakes, but maybe set up for a high-low in the 16 here.
And as we come through 17, 18, and then on the approach to 19, another opportunity to overtake into 19, which is coming up the left-hander, and then 20, which is another left-hander.
If you're going to set somebody up, yeah, you definitely want to get 16, 17 right, and 19. Not so much sure if 19 is going to be as much overtaking as 20 would be as we come up to 20 here.
Well, thanks, Blake. A fascinating insight of what it takes to go fast around the Circuit of the Americas. And you can see Blake Young in action for Attack Performance on April 21st at the MotoGP at the Circuit of the Americas.